and continued on their path to finding the orc army. It was a relatively easy find as they approached a large canyon. The party decided to split up, Atreus, Zan, and Elian going to the camp, and David and Navora staying behind, with Navora watching through Elian's eyes. Atreus made their way through the camp, beginning a civil uprising among the orcs to overthrow the fiendish power. It was beginning to work, a feud breaking out between the groups before someone interrupted. The Fury made an empowering speech, reminding the orcs that they were all working together before Atreus could run. She heard an evil giggle as the Fury stood behind her, saying, "I was wondering when I was going to get my sword back." So yeah, Atreus, you are currently standing there. The very familiar 5'3" drow woman standing in front of you, vibrant red hair, 6 rapiers along her belt, though one in the front doesn't seem to match the rest. She just kind of smiles and looks at you, her eye darting to the rapier she can see fastened. "Oh, Atreus. You can either make this easy for yourself, or you can make it hard. What would you like to choose?"
Is she like grabbing onto me at all?
Nope.
Is the bony whatever fucking thing grabbing him still?
Atreus, you look around and you do see that there are 2 devils beginning to make their way towards you. They're probably about 15 feet away and getting closer.
I have one other question. Can we see what's happening right now?
Daven, you cannot.
What? Why?
I can, and I can tell you.
Navora can.
Oh, it's
and
spot,
Zan is a
right?
beetle. Or no, Zan is a scorpion.
Okay, so I'm just like staring at a sand dune right now, watching Navora's corpse. Like,
Navora can talk while she's in Elian's form, so I'm sure Navora's given you a play-by-play about what's going
gotcha.
on. Is she, or did she teleport to me? Like, I assume when she gave the speech, she was like here, and then all of a sudden she was behind me here.
She can either teleport or she's very fast.
I'm gonna guess that she has some
Or both.
Shit.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Sorry, I had to turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna like look down at the rapier. That's the one that she's referencing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like look down at it, like fastened to my belt, and then look back at the empty slot, or the refilled in one. It looks like I had something that you want. Is that something that you're talking about fast and quick and easy?
Oh, my dear, we're so far past that. And she extends a hand and touches your kind of like upper arm. I just want to have a conversation. And judging by your little fox friend there, I'm sure your group isn't far behind. And you see she pulls out a dagger and tosses it. What is Elian's AC?
Uh-oh. Not high. Let's put it that way. Why don't you just roll your 38 or whatever it's going to be?
Has he gotten to level up at all?
Elian doesn't wear any armor. So while his hit points have gone up, because his hit points are half of yours, his AC, unless you find fox armor for him, have not gone up.
It's 12.
He's actually in 6-inch
Navora,
plate.
your vision suddenly goes black as you are kicked out and sent back to your body. Zan, were you riding on top of Elian?
No, I think I was more so like kind of in between the shirt collar and like the neck. Like I'm not necessarily poking, like I'm poking it out enough to like make sure I'm not about to get hit or smacked or anything, but I'm kind of like in here.
Okay. But yeah, you, Atreus, you feel the wind of this kind of like throwing knife whiz by you as Elian is struck right between the eyes and vanishes into a silver dust. She just smiles wickedly and looks back at you. I just want a conversation between girls, you know? Just a quick one-on-one.
Transform into a dude. Oh, there's no girl here. Sorry. How dare you misgender me?
A them-to-them conversation.
A zer to zer.
Person to person.
There you go.
I'm a god, excuse me.
I want to like play this off like semi cool and like, does Elian just poof or does a body fall to the floor?
No, he just poops.
Okay, can I like sorry, can I like grab like around my neck and just? Well, we had a third girl somewhere, but I don't know what you did with her. I thought it was funny. Oh, no, I didn't mute. I'm good, right?
Yeah, no, you're good.
She,
I
doesn't, she doesn't know I'm there, so now you told her that I'm there.
I didn't.
No, he. Yeah, well, I just want to talk to you. Now, like I said, you can either make this easy for yourself or you can make this difficult. Which would you prefer?
Well, guessing that you have like a giant army here, I'm gonna go with the easy way. Where do you need me?
Come with me. And you see she begins to walk towards the tent. Atris, can you roll a perception check for me as she begins to walk and you have two devils behind you that are kind of pushing you to go forward?
19.
19. You begin to look around and you notice you're in a desert. Everybody has footprints are easily left on the sand around here. As you're walking, you've kind of learned how to expect, like, okay, if you're of a certain weight, you're going to leave a kind of a deeper footprint. The footprint that the Fury is leaving in the sand is much deeper than someone of her stature should leave. But yeah, you are beginning to get led into a large tent in the middle of the army.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna follow this supposed Fury then.
It's been the conspiracy the whole time. Everything is fetch. Yeah, you are led into a tent where the two devils stop outside, and yeah, do you just walk in?
Does the Fury go in first, like hold the tent open type of deal, or?
She does not hold the tent open for you, she just walks in.
Run.
Yeah, now's my chance.
There are two devils standing right behind you, and an army of orcs surrounding you.
Hide. I pick hide.
I just want to look at the tent like before going in. I'm sure there's nothing like standing out or anything, just to kind of get a good glimpse of it. Seemingly like, is it been in the desert for a hot minute? Has it just gotten up there type of deal?
I'll say your 19 carries over. Unless you want to roll again.
No, I'd like that carryover because it's a +2. Okay. I got really lucky.
Yeah, you're looking around. This tent is made out of a very simple canvas material. However, you do see some magical ruins on it. If you want, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you can recognize them.
17. Dude, the rolls are fire. No combat tonight because I won't be good.
Okay.
You better do a good job of talking your way out of this.
That's the end of the session. Thanks for
coming.
Yeah, you look at these glyphs and you realize a few things. There are glyphs of anti-scrying on here. You get the feeling that these are in place so that anybody who wanted to scry on the mockery or the Fury or whoever is in this tent would not be able to basically penetrate through. They would just see the tent. You see a couple glyphs of warding that you're not exactly sure what the trigger is to lead them to lead them to their magical effect. But yeah, that's what you recognize. It's clearly been in the desert for a while. It's pretty dusty. There's some fraying along the bottoms.
All right. I just wanted to know if there's anything crazy. I'm just gonna, I guess, after a second of looking, I'm gonna rudely open the tent myself and go inside.
Yeah, you walk inside, and it is rather barren inside. You see a large piece of paper on a not a huge desk, but a medium-sized desk. You see a dead devil over in the corner with multiple stabbing and slashing wounds in it. You see 3 dead orcs also piled in the corner. You see some maps of Esmios around, with no discernible markings that you can see from where you're standing. And standing behind the desk, you see a very tall, thin individual wearing a cloak made out of skin. His cheeks hollow and gaunt, hair thin and greasy, long fingers kind of on top of the desk as he looks up from the paper he's been looking at and just smiles. Ageless. It's been so long.
Is there like 2 people here? Like there's this person and then the supposed Fury here as well?
Yeah, there's the Fury and there's who you recognize to be the Mockery.
I think I'm a little intimidated. Like I don't really know what to do here. I'm in the presence of 2 like supposed old dead gods. I really don't think that I do much other than look back and forth between the 2 of them.
I was so eager to answer your call. Such a shame my mother answered. However, our reunion will come later. You see he looks over at the Fury, who's just kind of like, you see that she kicks over one of the dead devil that's there and pulls up the chair that it was sitting on and puts it down for you to have a seat. Fury, I see you're rather busy at the moment. I'll let you get to this. We'll speak soon. And you see in kind of like a black glimmer, the Mockery just vanish. Zan, while all of this is happening, is there anything you're doing in particular?
Nope, just watching and waiting.
Okay. We are going to flash sideways. David and Navora. Navora, your fox just died.
Oh, bother.
Okay, Winnie the Pooh.
No.
More like Eeyore. That was depressing. Jesus fuck.
Well, that's not good.
What? What happened? You were talking and then all of a sudden you're back.
Well, I'm gonna have to... Elian's gone. She killed him.
Well then what are we doing here? Let's go help them.
I don't know what to say.
There's no time for words. Let's go.
Long couple channelings to get him back. Okay.
We'll worry about your rabbit later. Let's go.
Rabbit. Okay, yeah. So I think we head on in. We're being stealthy though, because we're still under pass without trace. I want to make sure that.
I was just gonna say we should use that pathy whatever thing because I may be wearing cloth, but I sound like I'm carrying pots and pans. So.
Yeah. Can you both roll a stealth check for me, please?
Yeah.
I don't have dice out.
And is it with advantage with Pass Without a Trace?
No, it's just an additional +10.
Oh, okay. 21.
26.
21 and 26. You guys begin to make your way down kind of the ledge that you were standing on. The orc guards that were manning their stations don't seem to pay you any mind, as they're too busy watching what just happened with the battle between the orcs and how it so quickly subsided. You guys did hear the Fury speak. Her speech appeared to be louder through some sort of magical effect. So you guys did hear her speak, and then kind of like the rumbling of what was happening down in the canyon subsided.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you begin to make your way down the canyon, and you make your way to where the orc army is standing.
How many tents and stuff is there in this camp? Is there a lot of like linen and stuff like that, or whatever the material is?
There's quite a few just like tents. There appears to be like some sort of like roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
It's easy to see tents poking out, but what's inside?
I'm pretty dumb. 9.
9. There are tents.
Yeah. Okay. I have an idea, but I'm gonna wait in case there's well, just to see what happens. How close are we to these tents and the location? We don't really know where they went, though, right? Like, last we know, they were talking in the middle, kind of the compound.
Yeah, so you're probably about 30 feet away from the nearest tent. In order to get to it, though, it will be another stealth check.
I have an idea, too. I look at Navora, it's like, orcs are your preferred enemy, right? Like, these are people you hunt regularly?
Yes.
What location looks like they may have a leader? You must have seen something like this in the past to kind of give us an idea of where they might have gone. And then I'm hoping some sort of roll could happen here.
I'm like, do I know this information?
I feel like you'd have a better chance at it.
To look for so what you're looking for is like a leader of an orc tribe sort of thing?
Like, I'm assuming she probably would have seen encampments by orcs in the past, and so my best guess is if we didn't see where they went, or where they were, or they're no longer where they were, that they would go somewhere important. And so I was hoping she might know where it's likely to find, where you would likely find the orc leader, just to give us an educated guess at where we might find them.
Navora, roll a perception check for me.
Soft 20.
There is a big tent in the center of the army.
I was actually going to ask that. Is there a big tent somewhere? I feel like that.
I figured as much, but like I just didn't know. David wouldn't know anything about orc. Compounds.
With like a star on the flap of it that says,
leader tent.
Yeah.
No, it's just there is a big tent.
It's like a blue swirly that looks like a dungeon. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's our plan, Stan?
I don't know how we get in any closer, but I know how I could cause a lot of chaos.
How far are we from it from now?
You are about like 150 feet sort of thing.
Do they all seem to be close? Like, are there many of them like just still around her? Have they all kind of?
They've gone back to just like more peaceful activities, as peaceful as they can be. Like they're playing cards, they're eating, they're just kind of milling about. Like clearly this is kind of like downtime for them. You see a couple are like sharpening axes. There's a couple of spits with a fresh catch on it. You see some look a little bit too humanoid for comfort.
I feel like we should just like Aladdin style it through the town. One ahead of the
sword.
I mean, I'm down. I don't see a better option. My other idea is to light shit on fire and cause absolute chaos in the compound. So
We should. Yes.
I don't know where he is though. What if I just start burning the building down that he's in? Like I can't.
Well, no. We know that they must be at the middle.
We don't
tent.
know that's metagaming.
Well, if the Carmen
The last-
Navora
the
can
last
figure
thing-
out that if the leader wants to talk in private with someone, they're probably in the big tent.
Did she say that?
I was gonna say it was the
before
last thing that I saw. They would have been
Okay.
heading that way.
I thought that conversation happened right after, so I forgot that she mentioned it right before.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start a fire on one side and then go in from the other.
I feel like I don't think it'll be a great idea because if we start it here and we have to go towards something, they'll be coming at us and that'll just draw attention. I don't know that it would be the best strategy.
I have arrows.
I know, I was kind of thinking about that too. I was like, we could light arrows on fire and then
I think,
launch them.
yeah, that onto the other side.
I just feel like we would get noticed.
I don't think so. I have faith in us.
Well, I can only do burning hands to start fires, and I don't really want you to be in front of me holding like an arrow, trying to light the arrow on fire with a cone attack. So it was an
That's
idea, but I
right.
don't know. I feel like we should just.
What does
sneak.
that? What? Do I have that one yet? I don't think so.
What's this?
Oh shit! No, you don't.
No, I was like, no, I
that's
don't.
my bad. You're level 3.
That's why I was like, I don't think I have that one. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
No,
I
I
lied.
think.
I really think we should just try and sneak up there.
Okay, so we just like stealthy as we can.
I have a question about the dagger. If I hold Navora's hand, can we both teleport?
Navora, roll a Arcana check for me, please.
Or like my hand just go, and I'm handless.
I take your soul and
Oh,
your body's left.
Jesus fuck.
Now, would you give up your regular hand or your like demon hand?
I think the demon one.
Fair.
Navora
Oh,
still
I thought
doesn't
you
notice the
regular one.
difference. It's 5. I rolled a 5. So.
You have no idea. You've never tried before.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna try.
Okay, we're gonna just take the.
Worst case is I just cause a distraction outside, and you guys.
What
can
is it?
kick
We
our
have to
ass
get
inside.
60 feet or 30 feet?
I believe it's 120.
Oh, is it? Man, I'm
Jesus.
really off. I have to look up the.
Do you know off the top of your head, Atris?
Am I there? Is this gonna be like?
No,
It's just
Aegis is not there.
I can look it up. I have it right here somewhere.
I just figured. I don't know. It's a weapon they both have. I figured they discussed it, so he could just remind her as opposed to her finding this info.
It is. Actually, nothing I have says the range. It says when they. Yeah, no, none of mine have its range, so I don't know.
Well, we have to get closer either way. It sounds like, right? We're 150
Yeah.
feet away, and we're pretty sure it's 120. So we'll just keep walking forward, and as we go like 10 more feet, we'll hold each other's hand and go. And then
Range you can teleport. I just looked up the item. Range you can teleport is 120 feet.
Okay. So
Okay, cool.
We just need to get that close and then try. At least that way we're not super close. So yeah, let's sneak like 30 more feet to like
Yeah.
near something that we can hide behind. Hopefully.
We're gonna
Okay.
sneak our way.
Yet again, we flash sideways. Atris, you watch as the black glimmer just slowly dissipates and the Fury just kind of watches. She leans against the desk and gestures for you to have a seat in the chair that has just a ton of dried blood just caked on it. Please have a seat. So much to discuss.
Can I walk like rather slowly and physically inspect the Fury? Like, I'm looking for any imperfections. Like, from when we last fought, is there like a specific mole out of place? Is she having a stroke?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check for me.
Well, I rolled a 9, but it's actually a 10, so it's actually 19. It's not that much better, but still.
Yeah, you take a look. You notice the scar around where she was decapitated, around her neck. Um, the skin kind of seeming to like kind of fold and be like a little bit awkward in and around that cut. You see some sort of almost like stitch marks. But as for imperfections, like it doesn't look like she's having a stroke. Um, she doesn't have Bell's palsy. Yeah, you don't really notice any imperfections in that regard, save for kind of the awkward looking scar around her neck.
Would I know?
Al, are you trying to investigate her stealthily?
No,
Or
I
are you
don't
doing
care.
this
She can stare at
obviously?
me. Yeah, I could care less. I mean, what am I gonna try to hide here?
As you begin to walk to the chair, the Fury notices you investigating her, and she's like, "Oh, you like it?"
It looks different for sure. I mean, we did do it, so I'm totally okay with it.
Clearly, things didn't go according to plan for you, did they?
Would I know in the time that we last saw her? Because it's been like a hot minute. It's been like a year and a half in our time. Um, would that scar have like healed over or looked as, I guess, as well as it does?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay, come on, baby, don't fail me now. Oh, a nat 20. Mm.
The scar definitely looks like there was some sort of magic involved. Um, like being friends with David and having watched both Navora and Zan be resurrected only a few days ago, you know that there is magic that can resurrect people, even if they do have missing not missing appendages, but like if something's cut off, they can like stick it together and the magic will fix it. The scar looks very substantial, however. Like maybe. Navora and Zan don't have any scars that you know of. Like they have like some scarring, but it's not as significant as this is.
Okay.
And like that Navora had her her chest caved in.
Excuse me. I'm gonna sit down and kind of like look around for a second and then stare back at the Fury. And so, who actually are you then?
What do you mean?
There's no way you're the actual Fury. I could tell from your footprints. You definitely seem like a heavier person.
Oh, you're so cute and so naive. Do you really think that the goddess of rage can be in a form like this? I was trapped in this form years ago by Palor. Something to remind me that I'll never be able to reach my full potential again. I will say, you do trust information you're given, though you don't necessarily check your resources. How well did you know Memoria when you asked her about the Dragonbone Blade?
I mean, we only just met. And I like kind of timidly like, oh shit, where did I fuck up at?
Well, I suppose I can give the cat. I can get the cat out of the bag now. Memoria's always been on our side. She was a loyal little servant. to the mockery. Though the mockery didn't really tell her everything, did he? He only instructed her to have me killed with the dragonbone blade, naming specifically to decapitate me. Do you ever wonder why?
I mean, you're probably a little stronger.
My sister, the druid, has access to a spell you may be familiar with. Reincarnate?
I've seen it a couple times. It's whatever.
She has a bit more control over how she brings back those she wishes to bring back, though, compared to your average druid. This is but a costume. A thing to make it a bit easier to maneuver around those outside and those in the streets. The only reason people look twice at me is I'm a drow. I'm not necessarily to be trusted. Besides, I thought you would like this form. I heard you have a thing for drows.
I wanna like very quietly like clack my little clickers together and be like, hey. She dunked on you, man.
I kind of just like, man, I really don't know what to do here. I feel like I'm just stunned silent. I really do. I was very certain that this was my brother. Like I was like, oh yeah, we figured it out. We fucking got it. Yeah, this is like, he's on our side. He's gonna get me out of here. Yeah, this is great. And now I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm just kind of like in awe and waiting for this evil speech to end in me dying.
So yeah, your little group has played rather nicely into our hands. Having me killed was the very first stage, making sure I was decapitated, giving us time for my sister to take both my head and body and take me back to her little cave in the dark. Put me back together in my regular form. The mockery also generously made this costume for me out of some poor soul. Though he has a sixth sense of humor, doesn't he? And she gestures to the scar on her neck.
This whole time, I'm just thinking of like in Men in Black, like the human in the like the cockroach in the human suit, where it's like human but not quite, like it's a little creepy. That's what I'm picturing.
No, it looks totally fine.
She still creeps me out.
Oh yeah, she's a creepy person.
Who?
She's been playing her well.
When she references her sister, which god is that? Is that the mockery?
That's the shadow.
The shadow. Okay.
So out of the siblings, there's the mockery, the keeper, the fury, the shadow, and the traveler.
Right. So I
the
thought that
only two female presenting are the fury and the shadow.
Did we not fight the shadow when we fought the fury? That's right. And we just didn't kill the shadow. The shadow got away.
There was that weird like effecty thing that happened when she died, and it seemed like she kind of escaped through some sort of ethereally.
Okay. We left and then she came back. Got it. Okay. I'm just trying to place it in my head how
I don't think that we necessarily knew she survived, but I remember there being a descriptor of some weird essence-y like stuff moving, like going, like dissipating, and it seemed like maybe she had escaped that way, but I don't know.
Okay.
It was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm trying to remember this specifically.
This campaign's been going on for a long time.
The only one we're like really confident that we've killed is the keeper, right?
The keeper and the shadow, you're fairly confident about.
Now the shadow?
Yeah, you guys killed the shadow a while ago, like back when you fought.
I thought she might have escaped. I didn't know.
No, she's killed.
Oh, okay.
You guys got her.
Okay, so I was wrong. Sorry.
And the keeper was the one I turned into a turtle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far as you guys know, and then the traveler was killed. So as like the only two siblings left standing is the fury and the mockery.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we didn't tie up loose ends after we took you out the first time, but I don't see it being a problem the second time either.
You see she grins and reaches to like
No.
herself.
Nope.
As
Oh,
she
sorry,
reaches,
I'm not muted.
long nails begin to protrude through her fingers as she digs in to her scalp and begins to pull it off. You see she begins to shred off the skin. You hear bones cracking and crunching as she begins to come to her true form. The Fury in her true state is a 7-foot serpentine-esque woman with a regular torso and a snake-like body. You see she has 6 arms, a pair of leathery bat-like wings on her back, and long red hair that's pinned up and out of the way.
Okay.
You really think you can defeat me in this form? You had an advantage last time, I'll give you that. I didn't have access to my true potential.
Cuts anime episode.
And scene. We're gonna flash sideways.
Oh god, I'm gonna get sick from all this flashing. Short cooldown.
But yeah, Davin and Navora, you guys are getting ready to do your plan. So remind me of the plan.
We're gonna move forward until we can teleport into the tent.
As stealthy as can be.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys do have pass without a trace up, so please roll stealth checks for me.
Woo! 27.
23.
All right. Yeah, you guys are able to continue to stealth. You move very carefully, trying to move kind of as quickly as possible without being noticed, but knowing you have to kind of go slow and against the walls, waiting for like guards to pass or people to look away. At one point you do hear, Navora, you speak Orcish, correct?
Yes.
At one point you hear an orc go, "Oh, you hear that?"
No.
And the orc goes, "You're delusional." And the two continue to play cards.
Hey, I'm walking over here.
I want to be like, yeah, you are. No, just kidding.
But yeah, you guys are able to sneak. I did mention earlier that there is kind of like a tent about 30 feet into the camp.
Yeah.
So would you guys like to go towards the tent or just the center of the orcs?
I feel like the tent.
As tenty as we can go.
Yeah.
And blend in with the tent.
Would you like to go into the tent or are you gonna stay on the outside?
Can I tell if there is anything inside of the tent?
Yeah, let's listen.
Roll a perception check.
11.
I have to do math in my head. 13.
Oh.
13. Yeah, you guys hear, do either of you speak Infernal?
No.
You guys hear this kind of like deep guttural, like death metal sort of sound, like Nordic death metal.
The soundtrack from Doom is playing inside this tent. Wow.
Great. I don't even know what that game is.
Yeah.
I don't think we should go in that.
Yeah, I don't
Sounds
like Norwegians.
I think we go as around.
Yeah, let's stay outside.
Yeah.
So I think we're shall we try? I think I like whisper to
Yeah, how
Navora.
close? Yeah, how close are we, Meg?
Can we try your
You're
teleporty stick? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, oof, this is gonna be scary. I'm terrified. I grab hold of Davin's actual hand.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab like my man. I was like manta wing or like.
I thought thought of it. I just ripped one wing off of you. You're now down a
medic.
Sounding that in an enemy camp. By the way.
And this is how Morthos was made.
It's true.
I was saved by orcs.
According to the Geneva Convention, you guys have to help me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indicating there was a World War II in Esmios. Indicating there was also hentai in Esmios.
Jesus.
But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to teleport.
Okay.
But wait. Oh fuck.
What?
Wait, there's more.
Okay, no. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
Tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna grab his hand and we're gonna teleport. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Just yeet the green potion into the sky and then teleport.
You guys want to know what that green potion is so bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
This is why you gotta bring dice anywhere you go when I'm gonna be there, because if we get talking about D&D, I'm gonna have you roll for it.
Damn.
It's been like 7 months at least since you've had this in your bags. Like,
It has not. It's only been like probably 3 months.
It's been 3 or 4 months.
right,
Yeah.
we said the same thing. 10 months.
The
Yeah.
first one was really cool, but I'm not sure the second one will be as cool.
That's why you
Just
throw
saying.
Yeah, Navora, you hold on to David's hand and you channel the power of the Songbird Blade. And you feel a very familiar feeling wash over you as you are teleported. However, you're holding on to David's hands, and as you teleport, you feel your fist close around nothing. David, you watch as Navora
Shit.
out of
Shit.
existence.
Shit. I knew this was gonna happen. I am not okay with this.
it.
We tried though.
Yeah, but now I'm alone without Pass a Trace in an enemy camp.
Idris! The Fury finishes her transformation, revealing herself, her true self, as this serpentine woman.
Fuck.
And then all of a sudden you just hear a... And you look beside you and you see Navora holding the matching songbird blade, as like similar to yours.
Sup, girl?
What are you doing here?
Just come and check up on you. Yeah.
I kind of would have thought that after Elian died, you would have, fucked off.
I told you, I'm not leaving you.
That's a weird way to say thank you.
Navora, as you're having this conversation with Atris, you look over and you see a 6-armed, red-haired woman, long nails, the skin of a drow woman torn to pieces around her bright green and black serpent tail.
Is that she?
You guess. I'll tell you if you're right.
No. I slowly start to like step backwards.
Yeah, this is
Well, I wanted this to be a one-on-one. But I suppose what is one brain cell without the other?
We're both dumbstruck. Whoa! Did she just called us stupid?
This girl is fucking stupid.
I only have one brain cell, and it's you.
Well, at least I'm the good brain cell.
Oh wait, hold on.
Navora, did you say anything about meaning to have David here with you too, or no?
No, I haven't. I'm just starstruck by this thing at this point. I guess I didn't even realize he wasn't with me. like,
Just
that worries me.
Yeah, I'm wondering at one point I would be concerned for my husband.
Yeah, I don't even know. I just I think I would be too concerned about this thing in front of us and what's happening. And then maybe like I would say something to myself as where's David, but like I don't think I would put it out there because I don't want
Gotcha.
her knowing.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
No, that's fair.
I suppose taking out 2 members of your little group can send a message to the other 2.
Oh, bitch, that's my time to shine. I am going to do wild shape out of a scorpion and into myself and be like, 3 now.
Roll a intimidation check for me.
So that one, she's not intimidated at all.
She starts laughing at you. Ooh, 18.
18. She raises an eyebrow, clearly not overly intimidated by you or this group, seemingly very cocky. Shall we get started then? And you see each of her hands begins to grab a rapier.
Flashback!
Flash sideways!
I don't know.
David! Navora's gone!
How far away is he from the tent at this point?
120 feet.
At least 120
God
feet.
Only
damn it.
4 turns that you guys have to survive without me. If
Well,
I,
I mean,
if,
you can bonus
Actually,
action
that's-
it 2 turns
Oh,
if you
true.
action dash.
oh yeah, we're NA ramming it hard right now.
Bitch, what? I just...
Oh my god. Fuck, dude. What is in between where I am at and the golden tent with the star on it?
Lots of orcs.
Lots of orcs.
You see some of them are busy taking care of dead bodies. You see others are having dinner.
What else do I see around in this? Is there any other, like, randomly a pile of logs that I could push over and kill like 30 of them?
How strong are you?
Not this strong.
Like Weekend at Bernie's strong? Like, is there a dead orc you can like walk with?
This is my bro. We're besties. No.
Like how okay, I feel like Navora would know this. How stupid are orcs? Like, are they a bit?
Navora is not there to give David advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there's
Like, assuming they're a little bit not smart.
okay. Deal. Fuck it. We're running it down. I'm walking just straight through. I'm just going straight to the tent.
Keeping in mind you have fucking blue skin.
Whatever. I'm fucking weird looking, just like the Fury. I'm her best friend.
Yes,
Okay.
that.
I'm going straight in.
Yes.
I'm going straight in.
Absolutely.
Okay, you begin to walk, and you hear kind of some murmuring. Roll a performance check for me to see how confidently you walk in.
Hella confident.
Soft 20.
Soft 20. Let's see if these fucking orcs know what's up. Nope, okay. Yeah, the orcs leave you alone. You're weird looking. They're a demon. You're a devil as far as they know. They've never seen one of you before.
I do want to have like the necrotic energy kind of just like pulsating through like any thing that you can see, so it looks like I'm even more intimidating, just like through my eyes and face and stuff like that as I go through the town.
Yeah, you make your way past the orcs, no problem. However, you are stopped by a large bony devil. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, you can move out of the way.
I don't believe I've seen you around.
Yes, well, I'm not one to show my face often. And anyone that does get in my way doesn't get to see it ever again.
Roll an intimidation check.
16. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Of course, sir. Head on in.
And get me something to eat while you're at it.
Roll a persuasion check.
I love this. I love this so much.
I'm gonna use an insight or a inspiration point. 18. I rolled a 2, so we needed to fix that. I need him to leave. That was why I was doing this. Like, I want him to leave of where we are.
I'm not your servant. And you see he just walks away.
Hey, that works too. Perfect.
But yeah, you continue to strut your married little fucking self into the tent.
All right.
You see the door open, and Zan has just finished her attempt at intimidation. It was a very good one, but the Fury doesn't really seem to be bothered. And yeah, David, you walk in as the Fury is speaking, and she looks at you and just goes, security had one job. You know, like the scene from like Thor Ragnarok when Loki looks at I forget his name, Scourge, I think, and he's like, "What job?" Nope, you had one job. You see, she cracks her neck. Heads will have to roll after yours, of course. And I need everybody to roll initiative for me. I can't believe that fucking worked.
Yes, it's so good.
That dice is fucking dead to me.
See, I love when Will plays like persuasive characters. I feel like it works really well because, like, I don't know, Will's pretty convincing. So I love moments like that where he gets to be like, "No, you're my servant." Like, I swear to God, I would love to see Will play a bard. I think it'd be so hilarious.
Will has played a bard.
Did you? Was that for the one shot? Yeah.
No, it was for your campaign.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, that one doesn't really count.
You get holiday pad.
Yeah. See, that was great.
That's my favorite character I think you've ever played that I know.
I
of.
know. Yeah, Rubiette. Rubiette was pretty fucking awesome.
I'm so fucking mad.
It never would have happened if Just Pill didn't say, "Just go for it."
I looked at him when I said I'm so fucking mad. First, he nerfs my monster. Forget it. We're not going with the nerf. We're going with the nerf. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of too.
Hey, perfect.
Where are the markers?
Oh, our DM is like genuinely angry for the first time ever. Help.
I should put on some more intense music than this. The
Dude.
the final combat, perfect song.
I was thinking of the Fury soundtrack, but like whatever.
That would have worked too.
Is this like an intermission? Like what?
I don't know. She's tilted. You can go for a walk. He's like, I had like 40 more minutes of him walking around trying to sneak past shit. And he just casually strolls through town.
I didn't know how you were gonna get there. I'm like, okay, then we might be doing combat for a bit without David. David might just be
It was a
running.
lot more peaceful than me just saying, I'm just gonna burning hands the entire town and hope for the best. Like,
fair enough. No, it's always cool to see players come up with things that you weren't expecting.
yeah. I know you're not.
I didn't know what to
genuinely upset.
expect, so.
I was trying to figure something out. This is really a really difficult problem to solve. We spent like 4 hours talking about this over the last week.
At least 4, because I know me and Navora talked for an hour right after the last session. Like, at least 4.
Yeah. I was just sitting at work, like, How the fuck are we
I
going
brought
to
it up
live
to everyone
this?
and everything, and no one gave me anything. I was like, well, thanks, Prince.
Hey, I gave
No,
you.
no. Like outside of the
Oh,
group.
okay.
Like,
I was like,
and like everybody that I talked to was like, how would you solve this?
It's a hard problem, man. Somehow, but now we're here. I just
all
like
in the same area, which I'm happy
I
about.
just like the idea that like the tent is gonna be like bouncing around and all this chaos is gonna be going on inside, and hopefully no one notices.
Right. Nobody comes in at all.
Everything okay in there? Yep.
There are glyphs of silence on the tent. So I was fully prepared for like someone to be like, I'm gonna listen in at the tent, and I'd be like, no.
I'm just gonna walk in it.
DMing is one of the most rewarding experiences, but also one of the most frustrating experiences. But it's like, frustrating in a good way. Like, I'm not mad.
Yeah. No, it doesn't feel that way at all.
I think that you guys got away with this. It's just not how I was expecting it to go.
God,
The joy of having a true neutral on your
feel like
side.
This is kind of like, not payback, but kind of like this is how we feel when you're like, that didn't take as much damage as you wish it thought it did.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's how we feel, okay?
Sorry, I'm just doing some quick math.
As she rebuffs. At least we die together, okay?
If we go down, then we go down
So
together.
I also discovered something that I was missing about my homebrew class. I wanted to run by you.
What's up?
It happened at level 10, but I didn't notice it.
Oh,
It's like a passive thing that apparently I get, and I didn't know if it seems unfair. So I'm bringing it up just in case.
yep.
At 10th level, you emanate an aura that rejuvenates and prolongs the life of others around you. If an ally creature begins its turn within 10 feet of you, it gains hit points equal to your proficiency bonus if it's below half health.
So that's very similar to a paladin feature.
Okay.
So paladins get something similar, so I'll let it. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so if they're below half, they get +4 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, you know what, could be the difference between life and death.
Yeah, especially if people go down and it makes it to their turn.
would have been helpful last week, David.
Oops.
All right, 20 plus. Uh, 15 to 20.
15.
15. Navora,
15.
who has the higher dex?
Ooh.
I have 22.
Navora?
Believe he does.
Okay. Focus, Navora. Okay, 10 to 15.
I got a 10.
David, what'd you get?
9.
I have a quick question.
I have a question for you first. What's your dex?
My dex is 14.
Okay. Okay, what's up?
Does it have wings?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, start of the order. We have Atris. I will send a quick map. I will send a picture of the map to the group, so you all kind of know what starting point looks like. I guess I should send it to the group that we're in right now.
I like that wording a lot more.
Is that Daven coming in the room? Is that what that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, the little squiggles are the tent flaps.
Well done. Am I the middle Power Ranger? Is that how that's
Yep.
working? Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw freaking Cody's freaking message in Discord. I'm gonna try and show it. He's like, will it show up? Come on. Oh, what's that fucking meme? I can't get it to show up. It's the one where it's just a dude who goes like
Oh.
shocked, like he's like the Fury as I walk in the door.
Cody was also sending memes to players last week during the game.
It's funny.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, if you have Cody on Discord, he will send you memes about your character.
Nice.
You said it's me first, right?
Yes.
I'm surprised that I got more than her. Okay. I'm gonna do really cool, exciting rogue things and dash forward 15 feet and stab it.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Soft 20, I believe. No.
Soft 20 hits.
Okay, 21 actually, but good to know.
Hits.
I would like to roll for damage. Is it facing, like, attacking me?
I mean, it's kind of facing the Power Ranger ladies, but looking at Daven. But as you run forward, it turns back and looks at you.
All right, so no
God
sneak
damn
attack,
it.
just regular.
What flank her?
I'd have to use my entire speed to get around, and I wouldn't have. Well, I could
Wow.
disengage, right? 5 feet.
Sorry, one sec.
I feel like you should either way, even if you can't disengage.
I'm just scared to get hit, but I mean, I can.
I mean, I'm walking up into that ass, so.
And no, we'll go through this session.
I think 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, can I actually do that?
What are you doing?
Flanking behind.
Okay. So you move 15, 20, 25. You would have, can you roll a acrobatics check for me, just as you, to like get on the desk?
Oh yeah, you have to go on the north side. I didn't realize which one was you.
Oh, right, because you would be the south. 15, 20, 25. If I were to go around to the back of the desk, would I not be able to hit it still? Hit her still?
It'd be side. I don't know if that's considered flanking on a large target.
Yeah, no, you have to be like within 5 feet to flank.
So I maxed it out to be 30 feet to be directly like on a perpendicular or adjacent corner on him. So you move up one spot.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can you just roll a quick acrobatics check for me?
Yep, we'll do.
Yeah, I got you in that corner there.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that we saw the same spot. It's 8, which isn't good.
Oh no.
But it's not combat, so I'm okay with that, I think.
8 total?
Yep, I rolled a 2 and I have a +6.
You don't have proficiency in acrobatics?
Nope. I know.
Color me surprised.
An acrobatic rogue.
That's why I like try not to do anything like crazy.
Love it.
You get your way up on the desk. You kind of trip over the piece of paper and you rip it and knock it over. But you don't fall or anything, but you like rip the piece of paper that was on the desk.
I love the idea of like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna fuck your shit up as I like climb.
Kevin Hart, literally Kevin Hart in every movie ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you make your way off the desk. You don't fall or anything.
Okay, then does me ripping his paper, and I hate asking this question, ripping the paper and pushing it off the desk make him alert to my flank?
I mean, he is. She's watching you very intently.
Okay, I don't know if my previous roll of on hit counts. If you'd like to re-roll, I can.
No, it hits.
Okay. And then, am I able to roll for sneak then, or no? Because you said she's staring at me.
She is staring at you. You can still disengage and stuff if you want, though.
Yeah. There it is. I'm sorry.
But you do not get your sneak attack as no one else is engaged with her.
That's fair. That's what I wasn't sure of. That's why I didn't think the flank would do too much, but I did it anyway. And I need to figure out the. Wow, I had the worst fucking rolls ever. I did 9 damage.
Okay.
And 8
what
of
are
it.
you using to attack her?
What's that?
What are you using?
The hidden blades, the adamantium ones.
Yep.
So 8 of it ignores magical resistance.
8 of it.
Yep, I rolled 9. So I rolled a 1, a 3, and plus my dex is 6. So 9 total.
Yeah, so all of it ignores it. Like, all of it ignores immunity. Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Just disengage 5 feet if possible, or as much as I can backwards.
You go to disengage, and she's going to take an attack of opportunity against you as she has the Sentinel feat.
Fair, okay.
She's going to hit you with one of her rapiers. Does a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use uncanny dodge, by the way, because I can only use it once, right?
You can use it once per round.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You are going to take 18 points of damage as she cuts into you with one of her rapiers. And as she cuts you, you kind of feel yourself get hooked by like a slight curve that's in one of them. As she just grins and she goes, "You're going nowhere." Atris, you are unable to disengage and you're stuck there.
Boo.
But Navora, it is your turn.
Ensnaring strike.
Not right.
I'm emotionally eating.
It's like the loudest crunching. Okay. Sorry, how lengthwise far am I away am I?
15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. Can I do that? Do I have enough room?
Rules lawyer. 15 feet.
Ooh, you're just good.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Um,
Roll the hit.
I am going to also throw in Hunter's Mark with that.
Okay.
So let's see if I can. So 25.
That hits.
And then 28.
Both
That
hit.
was a good dice for keeping that one on board. Okay. So I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah. So that is 21 plus my hunter's mark, which is an extra 10. So 31.
While the hunter's mark does
What's up?
full damage, you get the feeling that your arrows don't do regular damage.
I hate this.
What do you mean, like the
Sorry.
spiders or whatever? Like,
It's okay.
oh, okay.
It is now the Fury's turn. And she's going to turn towards Atris. And just grin and go, I think I'll be taking that sword back now. And she is going to go for...
Is there other option?
Ooh. She's going to make 6 attacks against Atris and 1 attack against Daven.
Look for like radiant if you can. Just because that'll be the most effective.
She's making 6 attacks against Atris and 1 attack against you. She has a lot of arms and a tail. There's 4 of you.
I don't think it works like that though. I wish it did.
Yeah.
Okay, Atris, I'm gonna round some numbers. Let me know if any of them don't hit. Alright. We have a 23. 19. Natural 20.
That one missed.
25.
What the fuck?
Natural 20.
You said 19, so anything above 19 hits.
Just want to see what the hand.
And 28.
Okay, every single one of them hits. I would like to uncanny dodge, please. All of this.
You have already used your reaction and uncanny dodged.
No, I did not. I said I did not use it.
Oh, you didn't use it. Oh,
No.
okay.
Should that number be doubled then? The last one?
Sorry?
The last the 18, should that be a 36 from last?
No, that's good. Okay. We are going to roll these individual because that's going to be a lot.
Oh no.
I don't have enough dice. Okay, we're going to do this actually. Atris, do you want me to just give it to you the total, or do you want me to give it to you attack by attack?
Total's fine, because I can just half the total.
Okay, so you can only have the total of 1 attack.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Total.
I'm gonna die. I have 40 health, so if you do more than 40, I'm fucked. I'll do the first nat 20, I guess.
Okay.
Oh no. On the bright side, you'll be alive on your turn again. But you will die if she attacks you again. My thing heals you whenever it's your turn, so you will... Oh, but you'll probably get overkilled
knocked.
before... No,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm literally gonna die.
If you're knocked, it's fine. You'll stand back up.
Oh, you think I'm gonna die?
Yeah, because there's
I'm pretty
6
sure I'm gonna die.
Well, if you die before the third... If you die before the 4th one, you're dead.
Just keep adding a number.
Yeah, because you just get hit twice. That's 4 death saves after that. After you're unconscious, you're just dead in this turn. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like 95% sure I'm dead.
But we all made it in the tent, huh? Clap for that.
We did. That's a good point.
You could have just died while I was outside before I even got here.
If it makes you feel better, you have the right crit.
It doesn't. Well, until we know the numbers, it means nothing. Alright, let's click on Atris's camera, get ready to grayscale it. Filters.
Atris, you're gonna take 87 points of damage.
All right, where did I pass 40? Because that would be where it would
Yeah.
matter.
What's your max HP?
58 is my max, but I was brought down to 40 from the last hit, so.
Okay.
Wait. Would that matter in this circumstance?
Yep.
Why?
Atris, you lose all of your saving throws and you are full dead as she slashes into you.
I didn't think it was double. Wait.
A melee attack. Atris lost her. Atris went unconscious at the 4th attack.
Okay.
A melee attack makes you lose 2 death saves.
Yeah.
So 2 additional attacks hit her to make her.
I thought that
full
you
dead.
were counting her 40 health as her total HP pool, and so she got overkilled the entire amount of her health.
No.
It just wasn't explained that she got hit twice after being unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah. So Atris, you are dead.
All right. Yeah.
Not the end of her turn though, because she's still got a bone to pick with David.
Yep.
She's going to hit you with her tail.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe this will be a quick session.
That is a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that.
What does shield bring your total to?
20. Oh wait, no, I can't. 24. You said. Fuck. Never mind. I take it.
I need you to. You're going to take some damage, and I need you to roll a.
Yeah, poison or some shit, right?
I need you to roll either a athletics check or an acrobatics check for me, whichever one.
Oh
you prefer.
no. Okay. I got a 16 with acrobatics.
Okay. You take take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled by her tail as her tail wraps around you, constricting you.
I'm so fucked. That's like the worst thing that you can do to me. Oh no.
But yeah, that's good. That's gonna be your turn.
Okay.
Zan, it is now your turn.
So wait, your tail or her tail is grappling David?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute.
Atris, how did you have missing hit points?
The
18.
attack of opportunity. when I tried to engage.
Right. Sorry, I forgot about the attack of opportunity.
If you get displaced while grappling, will that stop her from grappling? Like if
What do you mean displaced?
like if she used thunder step or whatever that fucking lightning knockback effect, would that stop someone from grappling just out of like pure mechanics?
Yeah, you would just teleport out.
What? I would teleport out? I just want to know
Who's using thunder step?
let's say Meg used it to push that person back. Would it cause her to lose focus, or how does that work?
You would get a chance to re-roll the check,
Oh, okay.
but it wouldn't necessarily knock you out. If you
Okay.
teleported out,
Yeah, I don't
then
have.
yeah, you teleported out.
Okay, I just was curious.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do right now. I feel stuck. Moonbeam?
Or summon a shitload of animals.
There's only so much room in this tent. She's just gonna squish them. Like, they don't have much HP. It's not really worth it.
I can finally use my rings again.
Like, I doubt she'll come after the spiders, though. Like, why would she? They're not gonna do barely any damage to her. Why would she even bother with them? Yeah, I have nothing that I feel like will do that.
What about that turtle thing?
That's a wisdom saving throw, and she's gonna fucking make it.
I mean, she's better than Moonbeam, I think. Would her taking damage cause her to to give me a chance to roll to break out a grapple, or no?
Yep.
Okay, then never mind. Moonbeam's fine.
All right, yeah, let's do Moonbeam. So it's a Constitution saving throw.
13.
No.
Okay, roll. So she takes damage at the start of her turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
And oh, that sucks. Didn't think about that.
And where are you centering the moonbeam?
Not on me. Or
Yeah,
David,
see, this is
if
the other
you
part.
away from
Like,
her tail is that large.
wherever is not on David.
Okay.
right, yeah.
All
I'm
right,
still
is there
I'm still in the
anything
same spot, right?
Sorry.
Nope.
I'm still in the same spot, right?
Yep.
So unfortunately she didn't take damage, so I'm still grappled, which I didn't consider. I guess I just have to try and break out of the grapple. I don't think I have any verbal only spells.
Can you just create fire in your hand?
Grapple, I
And
believe you can still use your hands.
Pardon?
Grapple, I believe you can still use your hands. It's restrained that you can't.
Oh, okay. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at the 4th level.
Oh, sorry, you are restrained. Yeah, you do they. Cody, does he
pretty
have
sure-
access to his hands?
I'm pretty sure I don't, but
We are double checking.
okay.
You can completely use spells that have somatic component.
So you still can use spells that have somatic components.
Okay, that's really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and melee inflict wounds on it and just grab its tail and fucking try and
Yeah.
booty blast it.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 23. It was a level
23.
4. I just want to say that I did say that earlier.
Sorry.
I did say that it was a level 4 inflict wounds.
Okay.
I just wanted to confirm. Check the VOD.
Yeah. That hits. Roll some damage.
All right. 3d10 plus 3 more. Okay. 29 points of damage.
Nice. Oh yeah, and you have your bracers.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason I used it. Do I get to roll to ungrapple?
Yep.
I'm still grappled. Fuck.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay. Atris is no longer with us.
Nope.
Navora, it is your turn.
okay,
Ensnaring strike.
I am going to. Ooh, fuck. Can I run at her? Well, is she turned one certain way? Like, is she? How is she?
She is currently so her tail is wrapped around Daven.
Mhm.
She is facing Atris's body and just kind of like almost flicking the blood off of her blades.
So where am I?
You are 15 feet away from her.
Her face.
Her face?
Like, like where is she? Could she see me? Like in?
You're pretty behind her at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna run towards her tail with my fuck. I want to. I guess I can't really do that. I guess it wouldn't really work. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to hit her again with my bow. I'm gonna do more of that. Just because right now I don't have what I need. So
Yep.
I'm going to. Okay. That is 19.
You fire your arrow, and she's going to use one of her reactions to use her blade and knock the arrow out, and gonna basically parry that attack.
Okay. That is 28.
That one hits.
Okay. So. And can I bonus action ensnaring strike on her?
Sure, that's a strength saving throw.
Yes.
What are these fucking dice rolls? Oh, she has advantage. Okay, that's better.
Bitch.
24.
Yes. That passes.
Okay. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
but still roll damage on that arrow as you see the vines start to try and wrap around her, but she just shrugs it off.
not so good. So 12 altogether. 4 of that was, hunter's mark.
How much? Okay, so 12, 4 of which, so 8 of which was the arrow.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you see the hunter's mark does full damage, but the arrow does not as much as you thought. It is now her turn, so she is going to roll for the moonbeam. It's a con.
Yes.
16.
Okay, so half damage.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
15.
Okay.
A 1. 1 point of radiant damage.
Right.
That's
Awesome.
more than you think, though.
Yeah, 3.
And I rolled a break free.
Yep.
And what is the modifier that I add to this?
Either your athletics or acrobatics.
I got a 14.
No. She's going to turn towards Daven as he's restrained. She's going to auto hit with her tail as he is within it. Daven, you feel the scales of her tail begin to slice through you.
Yep, just gonna add a grayscale to me.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to hit you 6 times with advantage as you're restrained.
Yep.
Are you? I didn't roll above a goddamn 7.
didn't roll above a 7 on 6 attacks.
Yep.
Wow, that must be fucking nice.
Wait, and double and advantage on 6 attacks.
Cody, do you want to come confirm shenanigans?
Seven is the highest roll.
That's so fucking ridiculous. Okay. What's the
All these dice are garbage.
What was the bonus to attack then? Well, it actually added up. I guess I won't.
So highest number is a 17. For the first 3.
Oh.
You still got 3 more attacks.
Oh, I thought you meant all 6 rolls rolled
No,
twice.
this is the first 3. I just don't
Oh.
have enough dice to do all 6 with
Gotcha.
advantage.
Okay. That makes
So
way more-
17
I was
was
like,
the highest
12
for the
rolls,
first
you
3?
only got a 7? They're all too low.
Okay. Next round. Okay, a bit better.
They're all nat 20s. Smile.
No. Okay. First one is a 28.
Yep.
Second one is a 13.
That misses.
Or sorry, not 13, 16.
Misses still.
And 25.
Hits.
So you're a squirmy fellow.
Ducking and weaving.
Sucking and weaving. You take 28 points of damage as she slashes into you with her rapiers. You're able to kind of like squirm out of the way as best you can, blocking her attacks. You kind of see them coming a bit.
Alright, I'm not dead.
But yeah, that's gonna be her turn. Zan.
Makes so stressed out right now.
Moonbeam. I did.
You already cast that.
You already cast it.
Polymorph.
Okay. What saving throw is it? Wisdom?
I think so. I'll double check.
Yeah, it is. She just told me it was a minute ago.
That is a 19.
Yep, it saves.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Polymorph, is that concentration? Moonbeam, is
Yep,
that
so the moonbeam is gone now. Yep.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. David, you're up. You just ducked and weave out of a very stressful situation as 6
Yeah.
swords just tried to dig into you.
God damn it, let go of me. Can't think of much else to do, unfortunately, in this circumstance. I'm kind of stuck.
You can cast all your spells with anything
Yeah.
that.
I just have no way to get out of it. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Like, I am just stuck in here. I think I'm just gonna life tap just to survive. Hopefully, no, because she hits me 6 times. I'm dead anyways. I think I'm just gonna do inflict wounds again at 4th level.
Okay, roll the hit.
I'm gonna spend an inspiration point. Dead anyways. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Close. 9. 1. 39 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
change my spells. I have so many shitty things. Yeah, escape rope, actually, if possible. I'd like to use an item.
I would like, with my turn, I would like to see if I can change Pokemon, run away, use an item.
I would like to use
Oh,
Roar.
Yeah, you touch the tail that's constricting you, and you watch as the necrotic energy goes up, and she kind of grits her teeth in pain, her eyes kind of flaring with a newfound anger. Navora.
Do I? It's a dumb question. I'm just gonna ignore that one.
No such thing as dumb questions in a stressful situation.
Can I live again?
You can ask
do
them.
I have like a connection to the Feywild?
What are you trying to do?
Like, somehow reach out to someone?
Are you trying to reach out to Fetch?
Maybe.
What are you giggling at, Sean?
It's just funny because we were just talking.
I will let you roll a religion check with disadvantage as a free action.
As a free action, okay. And what check?
Religion. With
Oh.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Well, an 18 and a 17. So 17.
You close your eyes and what do you do as you try to connect to Fetch?
I just feel like I would just like Fetch, you motherfucker, where the fuck are you? We need your help. If you like, it's like, in my mind, just like angrily like asking for him to like reach out.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Ooh. So that is hold on. Math. Which I don't know why I have to do easy math like that. That's I rolled a 17, 19.
You feel in the middle of all of this. You feel time stop. And before you stands the very familiar figure, standing at 6'7", kind of a little bit hunched over in this tent, no longer wearing the navy blue cloak as it left him, but instead wearing a shirt appeared to have made of sewn together foliage and silks, all presenting with sort of like a necrotic feel. And he grins and kind of folds his fingers together, his black nails overlapping his almost white skin, his piercing black eyes almost boring through you. As he sits behind the desk, interweaving his fingers, and rest his chin on his hands. You called.
Okay, so hold on. So everything around me stopped?
Yeah, everything around you is frozen. You see him playing with a ring on his finger.
Oh, damn. I like kind of shocked that I did this, but like, Fetch, I know that we have helped you retrieve some types of artifacts and like things you've needed to help you. I'm asking you to help me for a minute because the person that has been doing your work for you and finding these things is dead, and I need some sort of help. Is there anything you can do to help us?
You see he looks over at Atris and just goes, "It's a pity. I liked them. But I can always find someone else to do my dirty work for me. Tell me what's really in it for me."
What do you want?
I want many, many things.
Okay, I know you want many things, but what do you want that I can give you?
Well, I want money, I want power. But I don't feel like you can really give me those things. You or. And he looks over at Atris. I could take a soul.
Whose soul?
I'll let you decide. I'll tell you what. If I get your soul, you defeat this monstrosity. And then I'll bring Atris back. If you give me Atris.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I just got spammed.
If you give me Atris' soul, I'll bring her back right here, right now. I'll even go fetch her for you.
Mm-hmm. I can't do that.
It's interesting that you prayed to me. All people. I heard she even has a connection to the goddess of death herself. So, what will it be? Your soul for your friend later, or your friend's soul for her now? It does look like you're in a bit of a mess here. And, I would say chip chop with that answer, time's a ticking. And I'll tell you what, when all of this starts to play again, I won't be around to see the aftermath.
You've been absolutely no help. There's no way I'm giving you any souls. You need. What? Is there anything else I can do? Anything. I can get you money. I can get you power.
I really like putting people in very awkward situations. It's rather fun for me. If Atris was alive, I'm sure she could tell you all about it.
What about someone else's soul who's very powerful?
Who?
My father.
Good old Ilrin. See, I was masquerading as the traveler long enough to know his soul's not exactly on the market anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll even sweeten the deal for you. Give me one of your souls, and I'll tell you of whose souls he belongs and what you have to do in order to defeat him.
4. I hate my life. Why did I do this?
Or, I'll give you another option. For your soul, I can make this whole mess disappear. And correct me if I'm wrong here, darling. And at this point, he stands up and he makes his way to the Fury. He kind of takes her frozen chin in his hands, kind of like this, and looks back at you. I believe this woman would be much happier in one of the planes of hell. Don't you agree? I am very happy to make that happen. I am very talented, and he kind of like runs his hand along the bandolier he wears. I'm very talented when it comes to teleporting individuals, you could say. I make the Fury disappear. So, I'll sweeten the deal. I make the Fury disappear to some sort of plane of hell where she has no hope of returning. And for Atris' soul, I'll raise Atris. With no problem, she'll be who she was and always is, with a couple of extra perks, perhaps, with embedding her soul to me. Or, your soul. I teleport the Fury away, and I tell you how to defeat your dear daddy and how to destroy the Devourer along with him.
When would I have to give you my soul?
Well, I mean, you'll get some perks, don't get me wrong. Every deal has two ways. You will get some more arcane abilities, and you will give me any artifact you find. And then you can live a happy life as long as a half-elf lives. And you can go on and do your merry thing that you and this party seems to do. And upon your death, your soul is mine. You don't even need it. You won't even know it's gone. You'll be dead.
I want the Fury dead.
The Fury will be in a plane deep underground. I'll even put her in the darkest level of hell, where Osmodius himself lurks.
Oh my god. So many things, guys.
Well, the clock is ticking here. I'd say you have about 12 seconds to decide. Your soul, Atris's soul, or I vanish and you continue to lose this fight, it looks like.
How can I trust you?
With the thing called faith, darling. It's an in-game 12 seconds, not a real 12 seconds.
They were slow seconds.
This is a big decision.
Okay, so you're telling me if I give you the lovely Atris's soul, you'll give me what?
So, you give me Atris's soul. Atris is alive and well, no injury. She won't even have any scars from this event. She'll be alive, healthy, well. The Fury will be rotting with Osmodius himself. And I might give you a secret or two. Plus, Atris will gain some arcane abilities that might make them a bit more useful in combat. And he looks down to the corpse. And maybe this will happen again.
Imagine considering selling someone else's soul and how fucked up that is.
You give me your soul. Atris does not come back. He remembers the traumatic event of being killed by the Fury and wherever his soul went to. And you get some secrets about Eelrin that I may or may not throw in with Atris. But you gain some magical abilities along with your other abilities. And the Fury still rots with Osmodius. You see, personally, I would give me Atris's soul. Seems like the better end of the deal.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, Atlanta, guys. I'm sweating balls here.
You can have mine, but I don't really... Do necromancers even have a soul? So...
Oh, that
I'm
was
just trying-
Osmodius long ago.
True.
My biggest thing is right now I'm struggling because what would Navora do?
I mean, hey, we can
Within
all die
her-
with honor. Like, I will understand. But...
My biggest thing is I feel like Atris and Navora have such a connection that it's just it's hard. This is a hard decision.
What would Navora do?
Down to 6 seconds, darling. I can't hold this forever, I'm afraid.
You just flash
So-
back to me getting absolutely tentacled in the face, stabbed, beat up.
I want Atris to live.
You.
So you're giving me Atris's soul?
I need her.
Interesting. Very well. Consider it done. And you see as he takes off this bandolier and folds it into a cube, you see he presses it, and a large gate appears. You may want to grab onto your friend there. And he gestures to Daven.
I go grab Daven.
Can you please roll a strength check for me?
What?
With advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
Oh, 30. 18.
18. You watch as this gate continues to expand, and you see a cathedral of a castle where you can hear howling of various monstrosities and devils. You hear screaming, you hear cries of anguish as Fetch pushes the Fury into the gate. And all in one fluid motion, the gate closes. Daven is safe in your arms. He is not being pushed into the 9th level of hell. And in
Jump
one
into the
fluid
portal.
motion, the Fury is gone, the gate closes, time continues again, and Fetch is gone. Atris, you feel a life swell into your chest as you take a breath of air. You are back at full health, and you feel like something is a little bit different.
When I was being possessed, or not possessed, I guess I wasn't being possessed. I guess that question doesn't really work then. Okay, I guess I'm assuming I was like flattened out on the ground. I like kind of like, oh
Yeah,
god.
you're fully on the ground. You expect there to be, like, you got eviscerated by these blades. Like, your shoulder was like hanging off your neck, your insides were outside. Like, it was not a pretty time. Everything is put together perfectly. There is not a scratch or a dent on you that wasn't there. And yeah, you're good. You're alive.
I think I'm gonna do exactly that. Like, what happened? Did we kill it? Is it dead?
David and Zan, you kind of come to, like, you feel like you blinked, and when you open your eyes again, the Fury is gone. David, you are out of the tail. David, you're actually at full health as well.
What?
There is not a scratch or a dent on you that wasn't there to begin with. And you see Atris is like breathing, and like checking herself, and you see Navora. Navora, what look do you have on your face right now?
Like, pure disgust in myself. I look at Daven and Zan and Atris, and I want to just, like, I look at Atris last scene, she's alive, and I want to leave the tent.
There is still an army of orcs
I'm gonna
outside.
grab her before she can do that. I'm at the door, so she can't go anywhere. Where do you think you're going? What the fuck just happened? Is this some sort of magic?
I've done something
Atris was
very,
just dead.
very bad. I need to leave. We need to leave.
You're not going anywhere
I need to leave.
until you tell us what happened. What is going on?
I just like look down. I can't even look Daven in the eyes.
I think that I'm just confused because this tent is now empty and there's no enemy here. We can't just go hastily. There's a whole army outside waiting for us. We have to be mindful of how we leave. Whatever it is, it can wait, but we need to think about this first. Let's look through this tent quickly and then make our way. Can I look at that paper on the table? That was on the table?
Yeah. Roll a. Well, you walk over and you kind of pick it up off the floor and begin piecing it together. You see that it is a very detailed map of Esmios. And you see that these are battle plans.
I'm assuming for this orc army. Where do they depict that they're going to fight?
You see that they first head to the capital,
Okay.
wreaking rampage as they go. You see that there is another army from Calpia, which is the region to the south west of like the map.
Okay.
It's like the cold mountainous regions that you know the Devourer is stashed away.
Okay. I don't know if taking it makes any difference. I guess it would be good to show someone that the other army is coming so I can at least inform Redemption / someone, but I guess I'll grab it for now. Is there anything else worth looking at in this tent? I don't recall there being anything besides a dead demon.
There's a couple of maps on the wall, but they
right,
don't really appear to have anything interesting on
Okay.
them.
Atris. Wait, never mind.
Do you say that? Okay. I think I'm going to. I guess it's just best that we leave. I guess I don't know. After scouring this tent, I feel like I don't even know where to go now. Let's just try and get out of here. I guess I'll go the way that I walked in. Hopefully with Navora's help.
Can I actually, before, when the Fury escorted me into this tent, was she the same, like, you said she was like a human-esque?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a drow.
Can I stop David right as he's about to, like, exit the tent? Wait! I can get us out of here. And I, like, stand up, like, still, like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And, like, shapeshift into the exact same image of the Fury. Thank you,
Yay!
Phil. No.
You forgot it for half a session.
We almost had him. Yeah, absolutely. Can you roll a performance check with advantage for me, please?
Soft 20.
Soft 20. Yeah, easy enough. You walk your way out. You kind of have like the general cockiness and attitude of the Fury without overdoing it, so it's satirical. And you begin to walk your way through the orc and fiendish army. They all make a wide berth as to avoid you.
Okay. I'm just gonna, like, not really. I want to be behind the group, like have the group being the front of the squad or whatever. And so it seems like I can just be like, because I don't want to pull them along by a rope or anything, because I don't have anything. Yeah. But I just wouldn't be like exuding that aura of like I'm escorting these idiots. Get the fuck out of the way.
I feel like you'd want to be in front then, no?
I feel like you would probably somehow snake away. I mean, I can. If you think that's better.
I don't know. I just felt like us leading you out of the camp seems more suspicious than you leading us. But
sure, we can do that too.
Yeah, with your performance check of a 20, you make your way as described before and get to the edge of the camp.
So, Navora, do you know how to lead us back to person that helped us get here? Place thing, name I can't recall. Druid
Can
circle?
somebody please roll a history check for me real quick?
I have a +1. I don't know if you want me to do it.
Anyone?
I got a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 9. If that helps.
Better than a 6. What'd you get?
Wait, can I use an inspiration point for a history check?
I got 13.
And I'm assuming Atris does not want to make the roll. Okay.
Don't know.
Yeah, nothing.
13's
Navora,
best.
with your Outlander background, you feel very confident that you'd be able to lead the group back to the Druid Circle in Mirjak.
So I can do that, and I would head forward alone.
I have so many questions. But I feel like Navora just won't talk and just gonna trudge forward.
I feel, what time of day is it at this point?
It's like 7 o'clock. It's evening. You guys are definitely feeling the wear and tear of the day.
Yeah, I think we should just rest.
How long
Find
was the
somewhere
trip again?
and. Pardon?
How long was the trip again?
The trip was 5
Like-
days.
Oh.
Oh Jesus, okay. I mean, if you
But
want to
you
rest,
guys also had a few days of rest due to
Yeah. Death.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I still think we travel as far as we can tonight before we stop. I don't want to rest anywhere near here. Once they notice the Fury's gone and they have no leader, who knows how they're gonna react.
Yeah, I say you guys can travel for about 4 hours.
I was gonna guess like 11, 10, 11, somewhere around there. Just because.
But yeah, you guys make it like about 4 hours before I'm gonna have you start making Constitution saving throws to see if you're
so
exhausted.
3.5 hours, we're gonna randomly decide to stop.
But yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
cast Tiny Hut so that we have somewhere safe to rest.
Yeah, you guys travel for 3.5 hours, getting a good distance away from the orc army. Navora, I'm assuming, silently leading you away. Taking kind of faster trails, becoming more familiar with the terrain. And yeah, you begin to make camp for the night.
Okay.
I find a rock to sit on far away. I'm pure emo child at this point. It's gonna go sit on a rock alone.
I feel like does my resurrection have any whenever we've resurrected Navora and Zan, they've had
Penalty?
-4 on rolls and stuff. Yeah, do I feel like bad, lethargic or anything?
You feel great. Like you feel like you just had like a good 8 hour sleep on a nice fluffy bed with like cozy blankets. You don't feel like you've been in the desert for like 2-3 weeks.
Then I think from the point where the last roll happened, I feel like I'm so confused and just so disoriented. Did we just kind of voicing this out loud to whoever's around? Did we just fight the Fury? What happened?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Do I know this? Am I near the group still? Like,
I assume that you were sitting a bit away from the group, being your emo kid self. Hence why I'm
Yeah.
typing everything to you. 17. Navora, can you please roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier to it? Just basically see how well you can play this off.
a D20?
Yep, and add your charisma modifier.
15.
15. Yeah, David, you know something's up, and Navora knows what's going on. Sorry, give me 2 seconds to narrate this.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, David, you roll up. You roll up and sit beside Navora, and you see her reading a piece of paper.
I quickly shove it back in my pocket. Nothing. It's nothing. I did something really bad. But I didn't want to lose my friends. I asked for help. A really bad human being.
Roll an insight check, and Navora roll a aloof check. D20 plus your charisma modifier.
Oh. 18.
18. She clearly feels very, very guilty about something. You get the feeling that the person she has made the deal with is a person this group has run into in the past, but you're not sure who it is, and that's a lot of people. It's someone bad though.
Okay. Well, the Fury's gone, so, and we're all here. So,
What would you do if you sold your best friend's soul?
I don't know if I was sitting before, but I think I'm sitting now. Was that the only option?
To keep them alive, yes.
Is that disingenuous? Just
Navora is David roll an insight check, and Navora roll either deception or deception or persuasion.
well, unless you roll a 1.
And you do not have to share with the class what you rolled. But if you could message me and tell me what you rolled.
Me?
Me.
Wait, no. Do I message you?
No, Navora.
Oh, okay. I didn't roll well.
No, not what you rolled, as in like what ability modifier.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Whether it was persuasion or deception.
That's not spelled right, but just ignore
No,
that.
I get the picture.
It has a lisp.
Yeah,
I
David,
only got a 3.
You feel like she's being very sincere. You have never seen Navora this distraught about something before. You know her and Atris are incredibly close. And you get the feeling that Navora would not take something like this lightly. This isn't like, oh, I sold my best friend's soul, you know how it is.
I got that from the tone. I just know that wasn't the only option outside of the game, and so I wanted to know if I could pick up on that. I mean, it's hard for me to judge the action but it is something you'll have to live with for the rest of your life, and I hope that you can.
I just don't know how I'm supposed to look this person in the face. How do you tell someone that?
I mean, I would die for you guys if it means that we defeat these people. I hope that he can understand the same perspective. She. Sorry. Pronouns aren't my strong suit.
They.
Them, zer.
Free self.
What happened to the Fury?
She was teleported.
Like, where?
To the depths of hell.
Is that good? Like, is she like gone? Like, I don't know enough about hell.
How much do I know about that? I just know pretty much that she.
It sounded like she was not gonna be able to escape.
Yeah, but she's not dead. What?
Roll a religion check.
Okay. 14.
14. The fetch seemed very like, if she's there, she's there. Like, he made a deal for your soul.
Yeah, it sounded legit.
It wasn't, give me 5 gold and I'll send her somewhere. Like, it was, give me your soul and I'll help you. And it seemed like he was giving it very, like, that was a very serious deal to him. And you saw what hell and what the final level of hell, the 9th level of hell, looked like. Knowing the bit you do know about religion, as like you're not particularly religious and you weren't raised by religious people, it is nearly impossible to get to the 9th level of hell without certain spells that are very difficult to come by. And let alone getting something out of hell is very difficult.
Okay. So pretty much I just relate to David that like she's in the 9th level of hell.
7th?
And
is it 7th or 9th? Was it 9?
9th.
9.
Oh damn. Okay.
And I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. And I just want to like kind of finally make eye contact with David and just be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
You didn't sell my soul.
You're her best
Yeah,
I know that's not true.
You don't know. You feel pretty good after that.
I'm not. I just know I'm not your best friend. So, I think you have someone to talk to.
I look back down at the ground and yeah, you're right.
Will, I know you're the one that has to wake up early. Are you good to go for another half an hour, or would you rather we cap it here?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. Are people good if we go for another half an hour? All right. Yeah, Navora, David just finished telling you that you have someone else to talk to about all of this.
I feel like it's time I should go find Atris.
Yeah.
And David, I feel like you should explain to Zan what happened.
No, I'm just gonna sit in silence beside my wife. I think I'm gonna convey all of these. I'm gonna wait until you guys talk, just because I don't know how Zan will react, and I don't want her to interrupt. So I'll convey that later.
Okay. I'll go find Atris.
I mean, we're not like, we're all in a bubble. Like,
No, I was outside on a rock.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Atris, where you at?
I mean, we just went into this tiny hut that I was still like baffled at for the first time. So the second time, like I feel like, oh my god, are these more tinted windows? Like what
You're
is
like,
happening?
bloop, and like touching it
Yeah,
and
like
watching
kind
it
of like
react and.
I like kind of turn around, bro. Like first, like is anybody watching? And I see you walking. I'm like, oh fuck, did she just watch me just poke this? Yeah, hey, Navora, hey, I was just looking at the tent. It's weird, but like cool, but like weird, right?
I feel like we should talk.
Um, okay. Are you okay?
Side note, Carmen's really bad with confrontation, so this is really challenging.
You put yourself here. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I think we should go for a walk.
Okay. Should we leave this like exhibit tent or like how do we do this?
Yes. Yeah, let's go outside.
Okay. I like open the door or the tent for her, the cloth, and allow her to exit the tent and then follow suit.
It's more of a bubble, so you like poke your hand through the bubble and like
I'm
push it,
so
and then there's like a
about
little
this
hole
already.
in the bubble.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like I know. Yes. Is this open? Good. All right, we're leaving.
Magic.
Okay, I want to give Atris first off like this ginormous hug. Like I'm gonna lose her forever after I tell her what she's gonna hear. So,
I feel like I'm like kind of like, okay, it's fine. It's okay. What's happening?
okay, I'm just gonna tell you this because if I don't tell you this now, I'm not gonna be able to tell you. So I'm just gonna keep. I did something really really bad. I might have sold your soul to fetch, and like, please don't kill me.
You what?
Or kill me. Or it's fine. It's fine. Kill me. I'm ready. Do it.
I feel like Atris is just in awe that you were just like, fetch? You what? um. No, I feel like I'm just kind of like, you did what? Fetch? What? What do you mean?
It's all I had left. We were all gonna die. There was nothing else I could think of in that moment, and I had to do it. I had to call on someone to help, and it only made sense. I couldn't live without you.
I feel like I'm just kind of like just absolutely baffled. Like I still don't have a reply. Like, but so where's the Fury? What is happening? Like she's on the 7th level. Who did that?
She's actually on the 9th level of hell, and that was Fetch.
So like you called for Fetch to save me? To save us? Like I'm confused.
That's literally it.
So then what's wrong? Like I feel fine. Did you not feel fine after being saved by David the other day?
No, death actually sucks. I I don't know. I don't know what happened, what he did. All I know is that you would be brought back absolutely fine.
I feel like after that statement, I just kind of like stare down and just walk back into the stupid bubble.
I go sit on the rock and cry. I can't even go after her. Like I just like, yep, that was it. I lost everything. And I just probably fall to my knees and cry.
Yep, I'm in the
Okay.
tent. I'm chilling. I'm not. I like after that, I'm just back in and laying down.
David, what are you up to?
I'm still confused by that interaction. Do you know that your soul got sold or not? Because like that was like really fastly skimmed over and then never mentioned again in the entire conversation.
No, like yes and no.
Like
I feel like something's different. Like I feel like something happened, but I don't know.
do you remember that part or was that too
Nope.
fast? Okay.
I feel like I just died and then came
Yeah.
back.
Okay, because that's
No,
how.
but do you remember me saying that when I said it really fast?
Like yes and no. I heard you say it, but like it was just like, oh fuck. Like okay, I'm leaving. Like this is a lot for me. I'm out. Bye.
I guess I'm gonna talk to Atris. I think that while they're out in the tent, I think I told Zan, and I really asked her to like not like freak out too much for the moment, just because I want to try and get to the bottom of this.
As you tell me that, I'm gonna ask, should I go speak to Navora?
If you'd like, yeah. She might be. Your empathy is always very helpful in these circumstances. Sorry.
Yeah, so as David goes over to speak to Atris, who's like laying down, I'll exit the bubble, like shoving my hand and moving it aside so I can go speak to Navora.
Yeah, we'll do David and Atris first. Atris, you're lying down, just kind of processing everything that you were just very quickly told by Navora, and David approaches.
I think I like sit cross-legged, whatever way he's. Are you laying on your? I don't know. I assumed you're on your side, so I'm just gonna sit in front of him. How you seem to have taken the news interestingly.
Well, I mean, I was dead and then I'm alive and then a friend sold me. So like, it like I feel, a type of way.
It's a lot to process.
To say the least, honestly. Like I'm like at step 0. Like I just don't know where to go.
I too am confused, but I think that Navora's heart was in the right place, as fucked up as that sounds.
I mean, yes, like
the fury is gone and dealt with. I don't know if she told you
something about the 7th or 9th level of hell. I just something 8th. Numbers. I just know it's gone. They're gone, and there's nothing to worry about. I wish I was consulted.
I don't think that she had much of a choice.
But I understand. I would rather Navora live a more free existence than myself. I've been mired in controversy, so
I don't think anyone knows that there was another option, as far as she's insinuated it was only your soul.
yeah, I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah. I will say that given a circumstance, I would sacrifice myself to make sure that one of this dark six was gone, and I hope you feel the same way. Like, we're in such a terrible line of work that none of our lives are more valuable than the lives of others.
I mean, absolutely. I'm glad that you guys are okay. I don't know what the future holds, and I hate to admit it, I'm a little scared.
I think I like look down and then look back at Atris and be like, I would be too. I think it's left us all a little uneasy. And I think like I just kind of like sit there, and I don't think either of us talk, but we're just like lost in thought and concern because no one knows what the future holds. Or at least I don't. I'm fucking in the dark. Scene.
And we flash sideways.
I'd like to just, without any words, just sit next to Navora, who's just sobbing, and like throw my arm around her. But I'm not choosing to say anything.
I'm not gonna look at Zan, like knowing she's there. I'm just gonna say, as I stare at my feet, I'm gonna fix this. I'm going to figure this out. And then just silence.
That's it. We're just quiet.
There's two people that know they're there.
I don't like to watch things suffer. And like maybe I'll say this as Zan. I don't like to watch anything suffer, and as much as I disagree with your decision, I understand that it did hurt you, and I'm sorry for that.
I still don't say anything back. I just constantly, I think, repeating that I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah. If there is anything else anybody wants to do with their evening, everyone can take a long rest. Everyone is going to level up. Atris, we have discussed what your level up will look like. If people can, Navora, you will be taking a monk level. David, necromancer, and Zan, druid. Okay. As you all begin to settle into your evening, Atris, you hear a voice pop in your head, as like just as you're about to head to sleep, you hear a voice. Hey, Atris, it's me, Tris. Got my hands on a sending stone. Thought I'd say hi. How are things going?
The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Oh no.
Do I even have a sending stone? Do I need to do I need to
No.
have one to reply?
You can just reply to her.
Is it within like 150 words?
20 words.
20. Things okay, feel weird. Met the Fury. Scared that something terrifying happened. Hoped all is well with you. We're good.
Right.
18.
You send it. It delivers. And yeah, that's that.
There's no triple dot.
No, there's no triple dot. It's a once per day sort of item. No, you hear a ping sort of thing. Your notifications go off.
Fair.
Sorry to hear. Hope you can catch me up soon. I'm currently in Mesa. Meet me there. Lots to talk about.
I can't reply to that,
No,
right?
you can. No, you
Oh,
can.
I can?
Yeah.
Alright, so very easy enough. Meet in Mesa. Be there ASAP. Send.
So, yeah, it sends. You know she got it.
Message
You don't
received.
hear anything.
Left
back.
you unread. Damn.
Damn it!
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. So yeah, you all begin to have your long rest. You all get your health back, your spell slots back. You all feel a little bit stronger as you sleep through the night. As well or unwell as that may be, given the heavy circumstances of this day. Atris, as you drift off and find yourself in a very deep slumber, you feel yourself in a dreamlike state. Open your eyes and come across a thorny grove. Vines covering any sort of sunlight, thick thorns encompassing all the vines. And sitting on almost a throne made out of these vines is Fetch. He just kind of has like his head on his hand as he just grins and watches you. Atris, I'm sure you're wondering how we got here. Bit of a peculiar situation. Out of everyone Navora could have reached out to, she reached out to me. I was shocked, to say the least. It's just interesting, which is something I've always liked about you. You keep interesting company, you do interesting things. You're one of my favorites, you know. And now we're here. I suppose you're wondering what it all means. We need to have a talk, you and I. Did Navora fill you in on everything that happened?
I mean, a little.
You want to know what happened?
I feel like I just like nodded a couple times without replying.
Well, your little group was getting their ass handed to them by the monstrosity known as the Fury. And Davin was about to get butchered. And then Navora was about to get butchered. And then last but not least, Zan was about to get butchered. You see, the thing about time is there's like all sorts of outcomes and everything. It's just a matter of which outcome you choose. I didn't think it would be this one. But here we are. So, Davin was about to be butchered. You had long since died. I believe like 2-3 rounds ago. It was quite a bloodbath. You dropped quickly. And Navora was desperate. She had just watched you get killed. She was about to watch Davin get killed, and she didn't know what to do. Nothing was working. So, she prayed to little old me, and I heard her. And I decided I should do something. It is you, after all. You've done so much for me. I might as well do a little something for you. Most deities would have just asked for your soul and then bring you back. Easy peasy. Done. A soul's a soul, after all. But because it's you and your group has done so much for me, I decided to sweeten the pot a bit. I gave Navora some very important information regarding her father and the important link to the Devourer. I got rid of your Fury problem. You should never hear from her again. If you do, I'll take care of it. And a deal's a deal after all. I am a man of my word, despite what many think. You were brought back to full health, nothing wrong, and you have a few new abilities. Isn't that great?
I hate you so much. I hate this character so much.
I think he's fun.
Dance, puppet.
That's what I feel like, honestly. I don't know what. Like, do I feel any different?
Roll an insight check.
20. Soft 20.
You have like 3 casters in your group, partial or full, everywhere in between. You know that each of them has magical abilities, and you were the only one that lacked magic. You have watched Davin, Navora, and Zan all cast spells for quite some time at this point. You look down at your hands and you see almost like the crackling of arcane ability coursing within your palms. So you got some nifty new abilities. And unfortunately, there was a cost. Everything has a price tag. And the cost was your soul.
So this is, and I like stare at my hands, like seeing this light crackling. So this is from you then.
It is.
I thought I did so much for you, then you would be able to save me with hands tied, no big deal. But
You see, the Raven Queen and all those that take care of death and all that stuff are a little bit fickle. And everything costs something. And I can do lots of things, as you know. But I am just an archfey. I'm not quite a god. I'm working on it, but not quite there yet. This is a stepping stone for us. I promise I'll make it worth your while. For the whole soul thing, it's not like a lifetime of eternity burning in hell or anything like that. No, I'm not that cruel. I'm just curious, is all.
for what?
Outcomes. What if you... Sure, there's always point A to point B to point C, but what if you skipped point B and went straight to point C? Or what if you just said screw it to it all and went to point 1? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What if an archfey ascended to godhood? What would that look like? And you, my dear Atris, you've been helping me here and there along the way. But now, you can help me even more. You can help us even more. Like I said, I promise it'll be worth your while. And you can take as many of the arcane gifts as you so wish. I am happy to bestow them upon you. I just need your help. That's all. Easy peasy.
I mean, do I have a choice at this point?
No, that contract's already been signed, I'm afraid. Picky little things. I mean, I'm happy to have, like, well, I'm not happy to. I would miss you dearly. But you could always drop dead. The Fury could be back at your doorstep, and all secrets that can and will be shared can be brought out of the memory. Davin can be close to death. Again, he will be back in the Fury's tail, which isn't exactly a good look. But yeah, I can undo everything I did and give you your soul back. No harm, no foul. Everything, it's like pressing rewind.
So, where do I start then?
I was hoping you would say that. And you wake up the next morning, the sun shining, everybody beginning to wake up around you. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Not the way I thought that session was going to go.
I am so sorry. I can't even deal with myself right now. Probably gonna cry myself to sleep. It's fine.
Oh, Jesus. That was an interesting one. Oh, I'm not looking forward to next week.
What do you
Well-
mean?
Well, we all didn't die.
Yeah, but now we have the Fury just waiting to teleport back to murder us if we don't do Hobo Fetch's bidding. Like, I don't know. Just kind of sounded like Boba Fett.
Well, I mean, the contract's been signed, so long as Atris keeps their soul pledged to him.
Yep. I don't even know what to say, man. This is fucked up.
That was a session.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well,